So first of all, actually, for the training purpose, we will use demo web shop
Okay.
application. Those are like developed by the Tricentis Academy,
Okay.
and also we will use one of the insurance application that also developed by the Tricentis only.
Okay.
uh, why we are using these applications in the sense this is easy to work, they already developed, easily we can work with the Tricentis Tosca tool. Okay,
Okay.
like the controls and all, everything should be unique here. So
Okay.
whenever we are taking another applications, it is little difficult, but we are able to work with that applications also. But we need to modify some of the scenarios related to that. I will explain that in our further classes also.
Okay.
But right now we will discuss our complete classes in the demo web shop. Like this is a e-commerce website. Here we will do the end-to-end flow with the help of Tosca automation tools. Okay.
Okay.
So here now, like for basic things, like first we need to work with this. We need the register, right? Like we need a mail ID. So
Okay.
for that, we will work with the register, and for the login purpose, we will work with login module.
Yeah.
Okay. This login already we verified in the demo, but I will cover this in a high level. Okay.
Okay.
So anything like any control you want to get to your Tosca, first of all, what you have to do, uh, like you need to create one folder in the module section. So right click on the modules. This is the folder option, like to create a folder. This you need to click on this create folder and give the project name. Like
Okay.
here I'm specifying like user defined modules. So user defined modules is nothing but uh, whatever the modules
Your
made.
voice is a bit breaking, Hemalata.
Now it is okay. It is okay now. So,
Hello.
yeah, is it okay now?
Yeah, it is okay now. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, actually, user-defined modules is nothing but whatever the modules we are creating from the application, that like which we are creating as a user, which we are creating, that modules are called as user-defined modules.
Okay.
Okay. So, we have standard modules and user-defined modules.
What is the standard module here?
Standard module is nothing but like it will come with the Tosca project only, like with the Tosca automation tool.
Okay.
Uh, like um, whenever we want to work with the application, we need to open this application like some of the modules which used to work with the application, not related to the internal parts, like internal
Okay.
parts of the application, like entering into the application, like for closing the browser and SAP related concepts and
Okay.
related to Excel if you want to work with the Excel. That all will
Okay.
come with the standard modules. These are the predefined modules which come with Tosca installation only.
Okay.
Okay, so like user-defined modules, completely it will depends upon the application.
Okay.
Whatever the controls we are using here, it completely related to the application.
Okay.
But this standard modules is nothing but it related to the application, like web application and also desktop application, like predefined already.
Mhm.
The modules were be created, just only we are providing the values. But
Mhm.
here we are creating a module, we are creating an attribute, and later on we are creating a value.
Mhm.
That is the difference between standard module and user defined module. So how to create a folder? Right click on the module folder and click on this. Like actually this we call it as a mini toolbar. So this is a create folder. Okay, once we are clicking on this, the folder should be like the folder will be created here. So here we need to create one more folder. Like why we are creating in a folder structure? It is easily identification that this particular module we have in this particular folder. Okay, maintaining a proper structure, it will be easy to work. Okay, so now today we are going to cover register and login, both modules we will cover. So for the register, what we will do, already our application is in open state. So right click on the module, click on scan to get the control to your Tosca. You need to scan the application. Okay. So no need to write any code here. Just only we need to right click on the folder, click on scan and click on application. Application is in the sense like web applications, desktop applications.
Mm-hmm.
That is we are calling it as application. Whenever we are clicking the scan, it will open the wizard. Okay, this we are calling it as a X scan wizard. So which application you want to work, just select that one and click on scan.
Okay.
Okay, whenever you are seeing this option, like click on controls in your application to add them. So then only you are ready to add the control.
Okay.
Before, don't go for application. It will throw some issue like the scanner won't work. So once you are placing your cursor on the particular control, you will observe the name of the control above. Okay.
Okay.
Are you observing, right? So just
Yes.
click
Yes.
on that. Yeah, just click on that. Automatically, it will get into your scan window.
Okay.
So change the name to click on the register link. Okay. And click on save and close.
Okay.
Okay. Then click on register and do these modules. Like actually what I am doing, I am capturing all these into one module.
Okay.
Okay, why means it is completely in one page, right?
Yeah.
So that is why I am gathering all these into one module. So what I am doing, so right click on this scan application.
So under register, each one is one test case, is it? One
Yes,
need
yes.
click
Yeah,
on
click on the register is one test case.
test case, or we can say one
Test
step
step,
as well. Yeah, step.
one test step we can say.
Mm.
Working with the register is one test case.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Register is one test step and complete this register details is one test step like that we can say. See now what I am doing for radio buttons, you need to click on these empty spaces. For text box also, you need to capture this. Don't go for this. Why means whenever you are taking these values, you are supposed to give data here. If you are
Okay.
taking these, you are not able to enter any value on the name, right?
Okay.
Only you are supposed to enter here in the text box.
Only text box or radio button we need to click, is it each one?
Yes, yes.
We need to use
Each
any controls in laptop, or it is like a just through mouse so we can click.
completely with the mouse only.
Okay.
The Tosca completely we will do with the help of mouse only.
Okay.
Okay, once it was done, so this we call it as user details for the demo web shop. Okay,
Okay.
or else user creation we can say.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
save and close. See, whenever you are working with radio buttons, what you have to do, go to that particular module.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have to, like, why means already that both are under
Mm.
one part, right? Like under
Yeah.
gender,
Yeah.
we are
Yeah.
having these two.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what we have to do, we need to merge it. Okay. So like we need to create as a group. So now what we are doing, select both and like by clicking shift and click with mouse, it will select. Right click on this, click on convert to control group.
Okay.
Automatically it will convert to a group. Then change the name. Right click on this, click on this icon, it will change your name for the particular attribute or control. Anything is fine. So I'm giving it as a gender.
Okay.
Okay. Now this module is also ready. Now what I am doing, I am specifying some details I am giving. So by entering into the values only, we are supposed to go for next page, right?
Yeah.
So manually we are doing this and we are getting the modules. So need to click on the register. Then we need to click on continue. So like we need to get the control. So again, right click on this, scan application, click on continue.
Hemlata, I have one question here, but
Yeah,
in portal, here you are capturing only continue, right? But
yes,
in the website link, once you click on register and once you go to next level, there will be change in the link, right? There will be some additions in
yes,
the,
yes. Yeah, this email ID, right?
no, no, above that,
This one.
yeah, this one, there will be change. We don't need to capture that, is it?
No, 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 no need to capture
Okay,
anything.
okay,
Automatically, it will, like Tosca will identify in which page you are getting scanned.
okay, okay,
So if
okay,
you are entering into that page, automatically,
okay,
so you won't get any issue here.
okay.
So
Here we are
now,
capturing only one control, right? Not entire page. So initially
no,
only we'll come capture entire page. After that we don't need to capture that.
yes, yes, whatever the required one, the only that few things we are taking.
Okay,
So now we don't have logout. Already we have created a module, some modules, so that we have only login. Yeah, we have already logout. So then no need to create again logout.
okay.
Okay. And remember one thing, whenever
So
you are going,
logout is it is like a predefined.
no, not a predefined, we only created,
But when did
but
you capture that logout? It was
on the
in the
demo,
call. Okay, okay,
actually
okay,
on the
okay,
demo
okay,
session we
okay,
have captured, right?
okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
one time is enough. If again we
okay,
are going to create, it will become a duplicate one.
okay,
Okay. So that is why I'm not capturing again. If
okay,
you want to capture again we need to delete this one and
okay,
again
okay,
we have to take.
okay. How do
Okay,
you
but
move that into this test case?
just drag and drop.
Okay, drag
No
and
need
drop.
to no need to drop here.
Okay.
Why means only this is related to the register
Ah,
only,
register.
right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Agree,
like
agree.
we will get the logout in the login functionality only, right? So that
Okay,
is why I'm keeping this as in the login functionality only.
okay, okay,
Okay. So now what I am doing, And remember one thing. So whatever the name you are providing here,
Okay.
every time if you are running the register, the name should be different. Like
Okay.
the mail ID should be different.
Okay.
Suppose you are creating a Google account.
Mm-hmm.
So in the Google account, already with your name, you are having an account. Again, you want to create with your name. Definitely, it will show there like already it is present.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
same like that here also you will get the error message.
Okay.
So every time you need to change the mail ID.
Okay. But okay. Okay, I have one question. I don't know whether it is advanced or you will tell later. But where
No,
you are
I will tell
capturing the
now
test?
only.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where is
yeah,
the
tell me.
test data capture actually? So, for example, if I want to test this test case
Hmm.
using for tool, if I want to execute it, so you need to input data, right? So, where do we
Hmm.
input the data?
Like whenever you are
This
capturing
is
into the like whenever
no,
you are
this
taking
is
into the test.
creation. This is
Okay,
test creation. But if I
okay.
want to execute this test case, I need to
Hmm.
have test data, right? So with that only, I will just right click on that or run this test case. Then
Hmm.
it has to open that whatever this web
Yes.
application. Then click
Hmm.
on register. There
Hmm.
it has to input data like ABCD and some Gmail
Yes.
ID and click on
Actually,
register.
whatever the requirements you are going to give here, you will get from the client as part of our real-time scenarios.
Real time
But
only, but
yeah,
yeah, okay.
here what we are doing, randomly we are taking some values.
Hmm.
It is not related to particularly only this IDs we have to use. That is
Yes,
not
yes, yes,
needed.
yes, 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 yes. Yeah, but my question is, whatever you are giving random values only, whatever client is giving, where you are going to capture in test case?
Directly we are giving here in the value, right? Again, no need to capture this data, right?
Where
Like you
you
are
are giving?
asking for report, not for report, right?
So did you capture the data, whatever you are given, mail ID and everything? Did you recorded those things?
Now manually I have created that things, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Manually
That
you selected
yeah,
male or female
yes,
or
yes.
name and all those things.
Actually, now whenever you are getting the controls to your Tosca, no need to remember those things.
Okay,
Okay, what
okay,
you have to do whenever you are creating the register test case,
okay.
randomly you will give the value. Okay, so that mail ID and password should be under your test case.
Oh, okay, okay.
Copy from there and you can,
Test data is done in test case. Module
yes,
is just capturing the data.
capturing the data. All
Okay,
the
okay,
data you have to take from the test case itself.
okay, okay. Understood,
Okay,
understood.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, before going to create a test case, I will give some more information as part of real time, like hands on. So, whenever you are creating your project, okay, so already these are the things already you have, like whenever you are working in your
Mm-hmm,
organization,
mm-hmm,
like they will create all test cases and the predefined modules will be there,
mm-hmm,
and they already related to the application also you will get modules everything.
mm-hmm,
Whenever you are getting a new requirement based upon that, if you need to verify in your existing modules whether the control is there or not,
mm-hmm.
otherwise you have to scan and you need to work with that.
Okay.
Okay, but you need to follow some structure. So
Mm-hmm,
what is that structure? So definitely your folder should be contains your project, like
okay,
your application details.
okay,
So now I'm working with a demo web shop. So that is why
okay,
created a folder as demo web
okay,
shop.
okay.
Like even if you are having all the test cases related to your application, whether you are creating a new test case,
Mm-hmm,
that should be with like best practices document you will get from your organization. Based upon that, understand that document and
Okay.
analyze it and follow that format only.
Okay.
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 So after creating this, under the folder, we are creating a test case, right? So
Yeah.
now I'm creating a register.
Register. Yeah.
So here I'm dividing into three parts. Like my test case, I'm dividing it into three parts. What are the three parts? So in a test case, first is precondition. Okay. And the second one is work in progress. Work in progress or else in work. Anything is fine. Okay. Observe what is the things they have they were following for these names.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in my automation, like up to now, we are following like these scenarios
Okay.
and the post condition.
Okay.
Okay. Precondition, work in progress or in work, post condition. So coming to the precondition, for every test case, we follow like to open the URL and for waiting purpose and for the login credentials, all should be same, right? For every test case.
Mm.
To verify any of this
Yeah.
control,
Yeah.
the process is same.
Yeah.
So that steps we are placing under the precondition.
Okay.
Okay. So precondition should be open URL and tbox wait. Okay. Tbox like this here we are giving the URL www.demowebshop.com or something. Anything is fine.
Okay.
And wait is nothing but we are informing the Tosca to wait for some time up to the page loads.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. So for that I am giving in a milliseconds. So 5,000 like 5 seconds. 5 seconds I need to give as a 5,000. So
Okay.
5,000 milliseconds I need to be wait here. So after these are the uh, precondition. Okay, coming to the work in progress. This I am mentioning for register.
Okay.
Okay. As part of this, we will create there also in Tosca.
Mhm.
Okay. And work in progress related to register, all these will come under in progress. Like clicking on the register link, user creation, click
Okay.
on the continue. These three will come under work in progress.
Okay.
So, now we just
So it is like actions.
yes, what are the actions we are going to
Yeah.
test
Perform. Yeah.
as part of the requirement? Okay, user creation and click on continue. This is our progress. This is our requirement, client requirement as part of we are testing that
Okay.
scenario.
Okay.
And what should be the post condition? For every requirement of like for every requirement testing, we need to close the browser, right?
Yeah.
We are clicking on the logout and we are closing the browser. So
It
that
can
should
it
be
can be output validation as well, right? Post condition.
actually this post condition. Yeah, we can say that also. On logout and close browser. So like this way, we need to create under register test case. How we are going to create these structures. So for this, what we need to do, right click on the test case, click one folder.
Mhm.
Every step should be under that folder only. So whatever you are mentioning, so precondition, Create one more test folder. We are giving as work in progress.
So for every test case, we need to have these three, is it?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And post condition.
It is standard across all organizations, or you are following in your organization? It
No,
can
for
vary
all
for all.
it can be there in every
Okay.
organization, but some like in my organization only we have precondition and work in progress.
Okay.
Like directly we are giving like why means we don't have any usernames like signing process we don't have
Okay.
directly. We are entering into the uh, main server like with the Chrome only we are
Mm,
getting the user. Like,
okay.
see, whenever you are right clicking on this,
Okay.
uh, again you need to go for Google Chrome,
Okay.
click on Shift and right click on this. Here you have run as different user, right?
Mm-hmm.
Directly we are working with this.
Okay.
So here we don't have the username and password like email
Okay.
username and password. Password is there, but directly we will give this under the user details only. Like every Chrome page should be open as a different user.
Okay. Okay.
So in that way we follow. So directly we will close using here it in the sense like work in progress only. We are giving a close browser or dbox window operation will be there.
Okay.
So
Let me ask one question here. Just one example. For example, let us take HDFC Bank mobile app, for example, for precondition, just to understand this real-time
this
scenario.
actually this I will give time to last. Okay, first let me complete
Okay.
the
Okay.
flow.
Okay.
I will give time to
Okay.
questions. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt.
No problem. No
Yeah,
problem.
yeah. So now what related to these, we will get the modules to here.
Mm-hmm.
So first we need open URL, right? So for open URL, modules, standard modules, tbox extensions, HTML, open URL.
Okay.
Just place under the folder.
Okay.
Okay, on the top of the folder.
Okay.
And need to wait for some time. So for waiting thing, go for tbox automation tools, timing, tbox wait. Okay, now in work in progress, what are the steps we have? Click on register link, user creation, and click on continue. So place all these three modules under work in progress. Okay, first I am placing the modules, later I will give the values.
Yeah. Okay.
So, okay, now for post condition, what are the post conditions? Click on logout and close browser. Here also, after logout, I am giving some wait here. So without any issues, it needs to be wait for some time and after it needs to be closed process. So for this, what we are going to do, we need logout, right? So here in this user defined modules only, we have logout. So just place under post condition. Either you can copy paste or otherwise you can go for standard modules, dbox automation tools, timing, dbox wait. So first for few days practice these only, like going to module and drag and drop here. That is very familiar, like how to use, like how can you drag and dropping on the test case. Complete, you can be aware of that things. Like if you are always doing these things instead of copy paste. So now for close browser, go for tbox extensions. Under HTML, you have close browser. Directly, you can Drag and drop here. Now our steps are ready.
Okay.
Now we need to specify the values. First of all, open URL. So copy this URL and double click on this, paste it here. Now go to tbox weight, double click on this, specify the type and click on the register link. What we need to do on the register link? What is the action we are performing here?
Click.
Click. So double click on this, click on this drop down, select the click. It will be appeared like this.
Okay.
Okay, or else you can type with this syntax, flower bracket and click
Okay.
and curly braces, open, close curly braces you need to provide. And here, see, under the gender, you have merged male and female, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, while if you want to select male or female, need to click the drop down and select the male or female.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and give this values first and last name. So, for password, every time the data type should be password only.
Okay.
Whatever the value you are giving, it should be in an encrypted format. If you need to see the password, what you have to do, change the password to once give the value, the format should be like this only. Anything you can give. Okay. So when you want to change the password to string, click on this drop down, click on password like string. Automatically that converts to the string only. Like whatever you are typing, that should be visible.
Okay.
Like when you are changing password
But
to string.
very,
Otherwise,
yeah, but in execution, it doesn't affect anything.
no,
We can
doesn't
keep
affect.
it as a string also. Okay.
Yeah, no problem. See, whenever you are placing it in password, the password should be encrypted due to security reasons. Okay, so keep always the password as encrypted one. But in organizations, we are not using personal mail IDs, right? We will use some test users. So that is why they will keep as a string only.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we need to click on the register. So, give, click here. And for continue also, we need to provide click. Okay, while clicking, click this. Don't click on this. This is have some other action it has. That we will discuss later. Okay. So now up to here we have provided the value and we need to click on the logout. So for that also we will provide the values and for weight also we will provide the value. Everything will be fine. So here only I am giving 2 seconds. And for the close browser, just to give the title name. Okay. Now, and before going to run the execution, you need to observe that your application should be in a close state.
Okay.
Okay. Now your values are ready. Click on save and you can run your test case. Right click on the test case and click on run in Scratch. So, are you observing the remaining time and elapsed time on the bottom?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. If you observe that, once after complete execution, it will turn to green if you don't have any mistake in the values. Okay, if you are having any mistake, it will turn to red.
Okay.
Okay, it turns to green. So automatically the scratchbook opens. So here you can observe the login. What what is the state of the test cases? Test case, like test steps passed or failed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, each and every step got passed. So this is the way you have to create your test cases and providing the value. So whenever you are working with the login, already we have generated a mail ID right here.
Yeah.
That should be under user creation. So just copy this mail ID, go for login. So give under the mail ID and password is same only I have given. Okay. So for remembering, I am giving true. Okay. If I am going to run this one, automatically it will open with that new mail ID. Okay. Or else you can maintain one document like your for your test data, whichever the data you are going to use.
Right.
You can create that under one document and you can place all the data there for reference purpose. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the way how we create modules and test cases and test steps. Okay, now we will discuss internally what is happening. Okay, so this is the requirement. Okay, in front part, you are able to see all these steps were tested properly or not. But inside, how Tosca will work with interacting to modules and test cases. Now, let us discuss that thing. Whenever you are executing this test case, first it will verify the step, like enter the URL. Okay, what it will do first, whenever your step is here, it will directly jump to the module. Okay, background I am saying.
Okay.
Okay, it will verify the property. Under the property, what is the execution task here? Open the URL. Again, it will go to the test case. It will verify the value, which value you have given here. It will open this value. Again for step 2. Again, it will go to module. It will verify the task. Wait.
Okay.
How much time I need to wait? 10 seconds. Then login link. What should be, what I need to do? Click. So where again we'll go to module on the title demo web shop. What you will observe, the property should be inner text. Then it is matching to the inner text. Then what it will do? It will go for the test case. And what is the action here? Click. It will click on that. And again, it will go here and it will verify the values. Again, it go for jump to module. It verifies the properties. What is the action should be performed? Where, in which page we need to give everything. It will verify, it will go for test case, it will verify the value, and it will perform the click. So in this way, it will work. Okay. And if you observed, whenever you are placing your icon under a link on the attribute and the attribute property, if you verify, here it is the tag property is A, right? So whenever you want to enter any values, there the tag property should be input. Okay, so wherever you are like you are going to enter a values, any
Mhm.
values you need to give to the application, that is input, right?
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
is why the tag property is input. So for every link, the tag property should be A.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you are placing input instead of A, it won't work. Why? Here we are not giving any values, just we are performing like we are clicking, like whenever we are clicking on the link, it navigates to another page, right? So that is why the Tosca specifies the tag property as A. Like while creating this links, the developer placed the tag property as A. Okay.
Yeah.
So internally, it is the this is the process, and outside we can observe the steps how the application was tested, and whatever the values you like, whatever the steps attributes you are adding to your modules, automatically it will reflect to your test cases. No need to add up again.
Mhm.
Suppose if you are adding any module to login functionality, any new thing was added. Okay, if you are adding there here in the login only, like I'm saying here, if you are adding any new one here, automatically it will reflect here also.
Mhm.
Okay, no need to change it again. Whatever the changes you are going to do, that completely will be updated to your test step. No need to give again. No need to drag and drop again for that particular step. This is the way the Tosca will work with the test steps and modules. Now, if you have any questions, you can ask.
Okay. So my question is
Hmm.
regarding a precondition. We have a precondition, work in progress, and post condition, right? For
Yes.
example, let us take one example of HDFC mobile app.
Okay.
So you log in into HDFC, but your testing is adding a payee,
Okay.
activation of payee, adding a payee and activate it.
Hmm.
And if I want to write a test case for that,
Hmm.
so what will be the precondition here? So do you take
So
precondition as open the web app and input password and all those things, or
actually, whenever you are creating a payee, uh, that time you will be you are a manager. Okay, you are adding a new customer to a bank.
no, no, no. Let
Hmm.
us take our case. A customer is, for example, I want to add your account into my HDFC bank. I
Okay.
logged in into web app or whatever it may be, and
Hmm.
I logged in with my credentials. I went to funds transfer. There is I don't remember that.
Oh,
Then
okay.
add
Okay,
pay
okay.
kind of thing.
Like you want to transfer money to me.
Add pay. Before that,
Oh,
I want to add pay.
okay. Before that, you want to add my details into your credentials, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So here, what you will do in under the precondition, what you have to place, you need to
Open HDFC
open
Bank.
URL, open
URL.
HDF. Like we will write the steps for that.
Yeah, yeah.
So for the precondition, here only we will do. The precondition, it should be. Open HDFC Bank.
Okay.
And
User
definitely you
ID.
need
Yeah,
to give
right,
wait.
right, right.
Okay. You need to give user ID and password. Okay. This is your steps.
Click on login, then go to funds transfer.
Hmm.
Till that it is precondition only, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Hmm. And see, if you are not verified these steps before,
Hmm.
then it should be under process.
Work in process. What is
Wait. If you are not till now, your
my
account
test
is
is this is different test case. I don't worry about it. This there might be another test case
okay.
for
Then
this.
it should be under precondition only.
Precondition only. Okay.
Click on login.
Till
Till
click and
login,
add payee. Till login.
click on
Then
login. Up to
yeah,
click on login. Okay. These steps should be under precondition. What you will get under work in progress.
add payee. Go to funds transfer and add payee.
Click on funds transfer and click on add payee.
Yeah. So we can
There,
make it. I mean, depends upon our convenient and depends upon our thoughts. We can change this precondition work in progress steps, right?
yes.
Okay.
That is not that much mandatory. Um, like related to our requirement, whatever we are testing, we can place that there in precondition, either in work in progress, everything it should be fine. Like sometimes they won't create a precondition. All they will be created under process only, like for their convenience.
Okay.
Why means at the last they will integrate to the execution only. All your steps they will integrate under execution list.
Okay.
So then it is okay. Whatever things you are going to follow, that it is up to your thing.
Okay.
But whenever
Understood.
you are merging into your main work, then you have to follow that steps. Mm.
Understood. Understood.
Suppose, particularly, you are working with the ad pay.
Okay.
Okay, all these steps are there. All these
Yeah.
steps are
Yeah.
there.
Hmm.
Only you need to create for ad payee and giving the credentials there, like
Yeah.
account number,
Yeah.
name,
Yeah. Yeah.
everything. So that you will create under process.
Okay.
All these should be under a precondition. Like why means already these are having apart for your test case. You can get it from the module section and you will place it under precondition. In the process, you will put these steps like click
Process
on
means
add pay.
work in progress, right?
Work in progress.
Okay. Understood.
Hmm. Sudhakar, what about you? How any doubts related to your application?
Yes, I got it.
Hmm.
Actually, I have some question. Which
Hmm.
properties we have to use? Inner text or class name, title, or tag. Sometimes we use combined or some properties.
Hmm.
Is it correct?
Yes, actually, mainly here in Tosca, already in a demo class I showed you, no, the selected item is unique.
Yes.
So that should be unique based upon these properties only. Like, see,
Yes.
whenever I'm clicking on the module property, like in the login, if you observed here, see, the property it is taking as inner text. Whatever the uh, modules, like whatever the attributes or controls were getting unique, that completely, like now up to now we didn't get any issue with the control part, right? Unique part. So whatever the things it is taking as a unique, like controls are getting unique, it will take inner text as the property. It will choose
Okay.
those controls which are automatically getting unique. Whenever it is not getting unique, then we have to choose whether it is for class name or ID. At most probably, we are not preferring class name and ID. Why means these two are always dynamically, these two are changing. So that is why what we will prefer, visible inner text, outer HTML or inner HTML, that properties were there for us.
Yes.
So by selecting that, we will choose our, we will make our controls as unique. If it is not getting unique after using properties also, then we will go for another option. Like however we have this ID, class name, like identifiers we have in Selenium, right? Same
Yes.
like that, we have only four identifiers here. With that four identifiers, easily we can make our control as unique.
Okay, ma'am, I got it.
Yeah. Sudhakar, in which domain you are working?
E-commerce, ma'am.
Oh, e-commerce. Then it is very related to you
Yeah.
completely. And
Yeah.
yeah,
I
tell me.
mean to.
Yeah, you
Last.
are. Yeah,
Yeah.
tell me, Sudhakar.
Yeah, last year, Tosca installation done in my company. They have tri-scientists. They have given the trainings 3 months also. At the
Okay.
time, I didn't concentrate much.
Hmm.
After that, I wrote the certifications also. AS1, AS2 also completed last
Okay.
year,
Hmm.
but I didn't concentrate. But presently, some merging my company,
Hmm.
entity limited to Entity Data Inc.
Okay.
That's why they have to leave notice period they have given up
Hmm.
to May 14th is my last working day.
Hmm.
That's why I have to learn task in depth and I have to try the automation.
Yeah,
Actually, I am
sure, sure.
working entity limited. I am working 12 years, but suddenly I have to merge the company. That's why I have some problem in my total team, complete that testing team.
Oh, okay, okay, fine. Definitely, we will cover as part of your needs. No problem with that. And even though for you, you also, Krishna, related to
Yeah.
your domain,
Yeah.
definitely we will train
Okay.
you.
Okay. Okay. Let me tell about my requirement, Hemlata. So
Yeah.
I'm going to work in a banking application. It is a product.
Hmm.
So I don't need SAP or anything. So this e-commerce also just for understanding only. If you could
Hmm.
able to support me on only banking, like how